All right, let's get settled and grounded. Got my cozy slipper socks. Hopefully you're cozy where you are. And let's begin. Just close your eyes. Give yourself that break from the screen. Go inward. For your midweek relaxing session, just to sort of reset and restore. Let's find the base of our spine. Let's get ourselves grounded into this evening. It is Valentine's evening. So we will focus a little on the heart space, just to kind of see how that feels tonight. But again, first things first, getting grounded. Hi, Sarah. We're settling in. Welcome. All right, so your root is set. And this is the, whoop, let's make sure you're muted here. Yep. And now I can spotlight. There we go. Great. All right, getting reset. So find your root and let that root drop into the earth tonight. I was saying it's the final few days of the Aquarius season, of the sun season, which is fixed air. You may have felt like you've been kind of moving with that frenetic air energy. We're going to settle it. And this Sunday we move into Pisces. So we'll be working with that next week. Very different energy. All right, sometimes it feels like it's hard to get grounded when the air element is really moving, spinning. So feel yourself settle in. And there's a pathway, the yogis call them vayus, these pathways of energy. From the navel down your legs and feet, just feel that downward flow, down your root, just into the earth, helping align with that settling feeling. Take some nice slow belly breaths, helping with that settling, feeling the flow from the low belly. Receive what you need and clear out the rest. Great. Keep that breath flowing. Always come back to it. It keeps us present, keeps us aligned right here, right now. And moving awareness into the center of your head. Go into your mind tonight. Give it a cleaning, a nice, thorough clearing. Align with yourself. And kind of notice what the Valentine's energy does for you. It's maybe a Hallmark holiday, but feeling like maybe a little more emphasis is on love and what that love is. And we feel it in the heart. So heart chakra space. The element is air, which aligns with the season also. It's also just movement. So not getting stuck or too heavy in the heart, feeling what comes up, but then moving it through, letting it move. So imagine breathing from the heart space. The heart is a powerful energy center, much more powerful than the mind. So what we feel there can be very actually tangible. You can feel it. You can look into the heart math people where they're really scientifically documenting the power of the heart. There's so much energy there. So be aware of your own heart. So it's not just the front, it's the sides and the back of that energy center. It's a spiral. It goes around the heart, around the spine at the level of the heart. Does it feel like it's open? Is it flowing? Is energy moving there? Or does it feel a little stuck or stagnant? And we can very much feel that when we have different emotions. So feeling that, just awareness tonight, sending love, higher energies, gratitude, joy, compassion for not just ourselves, but the world. So maybe sending some of that out. We can think of a million places probably on earth that could use it. So take another breath or two with that awareness. And let's begin to move from that heart space. So keeping your lower body nice and anchored and grounded, we'll inhale front of the heart forward and exhale around, loosening up all around the rib cage. Just notice, how's it feeling? Forward, back, all sides. And switch. More. Great, back to center. Now just seated calf stretches. So inhaling, front body lifts up and looks up. Exhale into the back body. So again, maybe isolating the rib cage. Can you really feel movement? Freeing any of that old heavy residue maybe that gets stuck. Great, back to center. We'll do some dynamic little twists to warm up. So inhale to the right, exhale forward, inhale left, exhale forward. Just take that back and forth, feeling, again, mobility all around the heart. Let's stay on the right side for a few more breaths, letting the breath go deeper, massaging organs, helping find strength on one side and a stretch for the other. Feel that. Great. And unwind, roll out the shoulders, change the cuts of your legs, just mix it up a bit. Other side. So inhale into the twist, feeling that energy lift up, get tall. Exhale, hold and breathe. Unwind, roll out the shoulders. And let's come to tabletop. So move out. Let's work those cat stretches. We know them, they feel good. Let's inhale, let the pelvis tip and look up. Exhale, opposite down your back. One more time. Great. Find your bolster. Let's go into a supported child's pose, just to turn inward and just quiet everything down. Use any props that you like. I will watch the time. Make sure most of your torso is supported by your bolster. You can obviously do this without, but it feels nice to just kind of have that little support to hug. Choose a side for your head. I'll watch the time. Obviously focusing on the back body, back of the heart. How is it feeling? Is it open? If you have a sandbag, you can put it on your low back. Extra grounding. Settle in. Change your head position if you'd like to balance the neck. Check in. Can you relax your shoulders just a little bit more? Great. Take another deep breath and just really let it go. Rise up slowly. Move the prop. And let's lower ourselves onto the earth, onto the floor. Starting in Makarasana, the very grounding crocodile pose. Take the legs and sort of roll them inward to toes tuck in. Pelvis settles, low belly settles, whole body just melts into the earth. You might feel a very strong pulse somewhere, maybe in the belly or solar plexus, just trying to sort of soothe it. So let the body melt into the earth. I will watch the time. Just support your head, maybe center or choose one side. Use your hands. All right, enjoy another deep breath here. And we'll rise up just a little bit. Prop yourself up, elbows under shoulders, Sphinx pose. So your forearms are parallel to each other. It's just a really gentle back bend. We keep the low belly nice and grounded. The legs and the feet are pressing down, very supportive here. As we open up the front of the heart, we strengthen the back to help support the heart. We're pressing into the floor with our forearms to keep your ears away from your shoulders. So we're not scrunched and collapsed. We're pressing down to open up. So neutral head, neck. Maybe it feels good to sort of look up. Maybe not. That might be too much. So just keep it neutral. Let's take a few more moments again to breathe the belly into the earth. Feel grounded, to feel held, calm. Just a little energy boost from your heart. One more big breath. You can feel your back working here. It's really a good strengthener for the low back. And then neutral once again. Maybe shift your hips side to side, just decompress your low back. And let's do our Sphinx plus the half frog series. So you can take Sphinx again, just lift up. Left knee goes out, toes wide. And check in with your hips. How are those things? How are they feeling? Different angles here. Great. And then let's weave right arm under. Come to the side of your head, hands connect. And we open up. Use that top arm to just kind of open up all around the heart. Kind of shimmy your shoulder blades under a bit. Oh, and it's always surprising. Like, don't be surprised if your left shoulder is way off the ground. Do not force it. Let the front of the chest open up. Just breathe. All the tightness, just let gravity help as well. Take a few more breaths. Open yourself up. Have you been contracted and maybe protecting the front of your heart? Surrender and open up. Great, unwind yourself. And then everything back to center. Take a little Sphinx pose, check in. Nice work. Other side. Right knee goes wide, toes angle out. Take a few breaths into this half frog on the other side. Prepare for your twist. Left arm slides through. Connect. Right arm up and over. Again, opening up, breathe into any of the resistance. Do not force anything down before it's ready. Breathe. How's the heart center? Let's take another breath or two. Unwind slowly. Everything back to center. Relax, come back to neutral. And decide if you want to open more. Take your hands wider and farther out as we rise up, extending your arms this time into the seal pose, or not. Go back to Sphinx if that's a better place for you. Just take a few breaths. In this pose, engage the glutes a little bit, support the low back, pressing the hips into the earth a little more as we open up. Good. Feel that energy rise up, giving you a little boost through your heart. Lower down. Back to neutral. And then let your hips just be free to move now that they're off the ground. Draw some circles, a couple in each direction. Great. And then curl your toes. We're going to lift off our knees for a moment, just a little downward facing dog, just to get off the ground. pedal through your legs. Great. One more big breath. Back to table. We're going to go into our cow face pose. So we're just going to slide the right knee in front of the left, and then the feet go wide. And then you take a seat in between them. So that's the sideways view. It looks like this in the front. As well as you can, of course. So don't force. If you want to widen it or just take like an easy pose, cross-legged, go for it. All right. And then check in. How's your right sitting bone and the left and the tailbone? So we're even in our foundation. Settle in. Let's inhale, get nice and tall. Let's actually take the arms up tonight, reaching high, and then just take a slow bow. You're going out, then down with your hands, and then down with your head. So we can go really deep into some spaces here. Take a few moments just to consciously breathe. Where is the resistance? Can you let go? You can stay in center, or to deepen, walk your hands to the diagonal to the left. So we get this whole right side, just a little more space. Breathe here. Great, back to center. And walk yourself up. Let's do eagle arms. We're gonna keep this base if you can. Arms wide, right elbow under. Connecting the hands or the shoulders so we can really open up into all those tight spaces. Normally, upper back, neck, shoulders, pretty tight. You can take that bow again, elbows towards the knees. Breathe deeply with awareness. Great, come on up. Free the arms and let's take the full pose. Right arm up, hinge at your elbow so the hand goes straight down. Opposite arm wide and then roll it back so the palm faces kind of back and open, and then maybe you can find the opposite fingers. Maybe not, no big deal. You can also use a strap, just drape it down your right shoulder, connect where you can, elbows pulling in opposite directions, feel that energy moving up and then down the other side. Whatever you can do, listen to your body. This is intense, hips and shoulders, heart opener. Great. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Work it out. Good. And then let's just go forward tonight to tabletop. Free the legs, maybe shimmy back and forth. Work through some cat stretches. What feels good. And then we take the other side. So aligning left knee in front, that becomes the top leg. And we check in here, see how it feels. If you're really off center and that's not working, again, maybe just open it up into more of a cross-legged. All right, so setting it up, left and right side, sitting bones, grounded, ground that tailbone right in the middle. Inhale the arms, and exhale, we take a slow bow. We're just going straight forward and down, letting the upper body weight go deeper into the stretch. Hold and breathe. Stay centered or take that little walk to the right this time as we stretch down the left side. Right, center wherever you are, rising, stack the spine. Eagle arms, let's take left underneath. Press the palms again, or hands come to shoulders. You can always change the cross of your legs, the sitting position. And then enjoy just a little moment here, opening up the back. Great, come on up. Free the wings. Maybe let them open a bit. Great, opposite arms here. So the left goes up, hinge at your elbow. Try to zip it in, close to your ear. Opposite arm's gonna roll back, tuck it in. Find whatever you can connect to. The opposite fingers. Maybe you have a strap, a yoga strap down your left shoulder. You can hold on to that, or just your shirt, just to connect. Soften when you can. Sink into your hips a little deeper. Open up the heart. Nice job. One more breath. Free those wings, those arms. Lots of good energy, kind of heating up. Good. And take the legs out in front of you. Stretch it out. I'm going to rotate again. Nice job. All right, let's even that out. Take your bolster on your lap. Let's just do a nice seated forward fold with legs extended. Open up those knees again. Open up the ankles. All right, inhale, extending up. Exhale, take a slow bow. Let's balance out the left and right sides. Maybe tuck your head in. I will watch the time. All right, one more big breath here. Rise up slowly. Roll out the shoulders a little bit. While we're here, let's work our neck to balance it. Inhale, chin rises. Exhale, chin down. One more. Rotate just your head. Inhaling, twist to the right. Exhale, center, other side. Balance it out. One more each side. Good. Move out the bolster. Keep your right knee or right leg long. Left comes in and open up. Let's do a little twist for the rib cage and a forward fold. So we get all that nice calming, soothing energy and just a little wring out of the tissues. All right, hands on either side of the long leg. We'll inhale, twist and lengthen and lift. Align the front of your heart towards those toes as you bow forward. I'll watch the time. Keep rotating around the heart. Keep wringing out the old energy as you just quiet the mind. Great. Rise up slowly. Let's unwind. So take your left arm, rotate it back and open the heart. Let's stay open. Just take a little slide down. Yogi's choice. If you want to tuck the back arm around or bring it up close to your ear, helping that whole side body get a little more space. So take a few more breaths. Using this bottom arm to pry open. Again, it's rotating around the heart. Great. And then rise up. Let's take our tripod. So grounding the hand. Let's come up now onto the bottom knee, the long leg, foot below you. Just open up. Use the long leg glutes here. Open the front of that hip. I'm sure you feel it. Breathe, make some space. Take your time. Coming down, unwind, reset. Let the body just kind of soak that up. Deep breath in. Let it go. All right, other side. Right knee comes in and opens up. Let me kind of rotate a little bit. All right, as you inhale, twist to this long leg. Take your breath in and take a slow journey down. I'll watch the time. Try not to force. In these forward folds, keep a little bend in your knee. So we're not hanging out there, putting too much pressure. Activate the quads, the hamstrings can let go. If you have a sandbag, it's nice to put it on your bent knee side, that thigh bone. Just press it down. Feel that sort of energy grounding you. All right, enjoy a big breath wherever you need it, into the whole back body. Feel it open up. One more surrender with your exhale. Rise slowly. Open up the spine now. So feel that twist opening to the right, pulling the right arm and shoulder back. Slide down your long leg. Back arm tucks. Palm open. Or maybe you slide it close to your ear, fingers towards the toes. Keep rolling the side of the body open up. Great. And rise. Do the tripod. I'm going to kind of move some space here. Come on up. One more breath. Enjoy it. Floating down. Great. Both legs become more into a V shape. Extend through your heels. Let's balance that out using a prop or not. Again, check right and left sides, balanced. Little micro bend in your knees. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, letting go. Close your eyes and breathe. One more big breath. Rising up. Move the bolster. And we will go into our heart opener and hip opener if you choose. If you want to go into the bound angle, sort of butterfly, I'll work with the blanket. If you've got one handy, you can use it as a prop. Roll it up. It needs to be about this wide, just so it's long enough to be used. And again, it looks like this. So if you're in the hip opener, we're going to put the blanket on top of your feet, wrap it around, tuck it under, so you're supported as you recline back. So of course you could do this without, you're just kind of hovering, getting deeper, but sometimes it's nice to feel supported. So close your eyes, you're going back, you're opening up. Let's do this nice inclined to bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. Maybe hands want to stay on the belly. It's nice to be aware of the breath. Nice to have that space and that openness. Or maybe you're just really surrendering, practicing letting go here, tucking those shoulder blades together in your back, and you're opening up the front body. Closing the eyes. Make sure the neck feels long, so we're not crunched back or forward too far. I will watch the time. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Close your eyes again. Use an eye pillow if you'd like. Trace the breath flowing through. Let the bolster support you. Practice letting go. So do another breath. Sometimes 3 minutes feels really nice and luxurious, but set a timer if you do these on your own. Slowly help the knees come up. Free the feet. Walk the feet wide. Enjoy a little movement. Roll to a side and come up slowly. Just check in. Maybe that really felt expansive, a little more space here. And we will move to legs at the wall. And tonight I will use the bolster under the hips. There's always, just depends on how you feel, always options. And then I will use a blanket underneath my back to open up a little more because it's feeling good. Sometimes a little energy is nice. Back bends give you a little lift. So this blanket will be for the spine. I'm gonna give myself some space. Of course, you don't have to be right against the wall. It's pretty difficult to do. And then make a little T shape for the rest of the spine. All right. And you'll be facing up. So eye pillows or anything to just cover, close the eyes as we shift. So if you're using the blanket, make sure the head also feels supported. So my head and spine are supported, pelvis on the bolster. Just an option. Again, I'll watch the time. We'll be here for 3 minutes. Allow a shift, just surrender, hold on to just what you need. Feel it kind of pool in the torso, nurturing our organs. And whatever you're done with, just keeps flowing through. Let it go. This is also where you want to keep the neck long. So just going to check, is it crunched in? It can be easy to do, or back too far, really kind of opening. So just neutral. Where is that for you? Stay present, noticing how your body feels, the breath, the tingling of energy. Keep your mind here. right. You listen to your own wisdom here. You can stay here for the final pose. You can be here for a while if that feels good, if it's invigorating or calming, it kind of gives you what you need. So stay here as option one. The second option would be to slowly transition onto your back for Shavasana, using any props that you like, supporting your knees probably, maybe using a folded blanket, super grounding, cover up with all the layers that you like. And I will guide you from a seat. So either legs at the wall or Shavasana, whatever you are craving tonight. Listen to that. So wherever you've chosen to be, settle in. Feel the whole back body just really heavy and completely supported by the earth. Let go. Quiet down the mind. Once again, reminding yourself that you're just resting, restoring vital energy that you normally give. Let it come back to you. On this Valentine's evening, awareness of your heart. Anahata chakra. The element is air. So just picture some clouds. That might be different emotions we all experience living in this world. There are many of them. But notice if you can feel it and let it pass through. Letting those clouds of emotions move through us. So breathing from the heart space. Again, aligning with those higher vibration feelings and emotions that we want to stay connected to. It's easy to be pulled down and block the flow of energy, but stay open. Let that channel stay open. Align with love, unconditional love, peace, compassion, joy, gratitude, awe, things that lift us up. Give your heart a little love. Maybe even put your hands on your heart if you're feeling that heaviness of the world tonight, which is easy to do. Feel it, honor it, let it move through. And if you have more space in your evening, you can stay as long as you'd like. Keep relaxing, keep restoring. If you'd like to close the practice, from wherever you are, take a slow journey to a seat. And let's take a deep breath, filling our hearts with peace, healing, and unconditional love. Fill it up and let it ripple outward into your home and the community, the state, the country. Fill up again. Let it ripple all around the world, sending peace, healing, and love. All of those places that need it tonight. And let it ripple back to you, receiving peace, healing, and unconditional love for who you are. Thank you so much for being a part of this practice and this community. Namaste.